Well, hello world and welcome back to my garden. This is Anne from Yardsteading in Jamaica. In this video, I am going to be showing you how I make up my dosing solution for my young transplants as well as for the existing plants. So stay tuned now. So these are the items that will be utilized in this morning's concoction. So milk, full cream milk, molasses. All right. Blackstrap molasses is preferred to be utilized in your garden, but it is not readily available in Jamaica, so I take what I can find. I have been using this one for a while now and I've not had any adverse effect. Hydrogen peroxide, common household item. Vinegar. All of us use vinegar. All right. So here is how the concoction is created. It is 1 part milk. So if I use all of this milk, then I use 4 liters of water in the milk. I don't want all of that this morning, so I'm going to be using a half of the container of milk, and whatever a half of this is, 4 times that in water. 2 tablespoons of the molasses. I'm going to be adding a tablespoon of hydrogen peroxide to a gallon of water. And I'm going to be adding about 3 to 4 tablespoons of vinegar in the solution with the milk and the molasses. All right. So I'm going to be applying the milk and molasses solution to all of the tomatoes and sweet peppers, and the hot peppers, right, to the melons, anything that is fruit bearing. I will give this solution, and that you give them once every 3 weeks. So today is what? Wednesday the 28th. So another 3 Wednesdays from now, I'll give them another drink of this concoction. The one that will be getting the hydrogen peroxide water is like a Swiss chard, and I can add some to the melon and the sweet pepper as well, but the Swiss chard don't really need the milk. It does not bear fruit. So the green leafy vegetables don't need the milk concoction. The hydrogen peroxide, and you can add some vinegar. You can actually add some molasses, because what sugar does in your garden is to feed the microbial life form in your soil. So you're not going to put sugar in there to create ants' nest. No, because when you dissolve 2 tablespoons of this into a 5-gallon bucket of water and you water your garden, the microbes know that sugar is in it. But it's not so that the ants will become attracted to your soil. All right? Okay, so let me get a move on this. All right. Oh, let me show you the new and improved measuring container. It's a Pringles pan. Around here, everything becomes useful. Alrighty. Alright, so I am now going to be pouring in the Pringles pan the milk. Alright, and I'm mixing this in a 1-gallon bucket. Then the molasses. Okay. I am the queen of eyeballing stuff here. So I'm going to assume my 2 tablespoons. As I am, like I say, the queen of eyeballing. All right, that would be about 2 tablespoons. I don't want to be like the proverbial cow that gave the bucket of milk and kick it over. So I'm closing up the containers as I go. And I'm going to be using my handy dandy tool. Yes, the hand to dissolve the molasses into the milk. The best tool you have, is your hand, because you can feel if everything is dissolved. So it becomes this nice chocolatey looking goo. Right. Not at all unpleasant. Everything is clean. So there's no unpleasantness here. So what I will do, having done that, is to add the water now. And then I'll be giving each plant one of this cup full, right at the root zone. All right, so let me add the water. Let me gather the water. And take the water for the other process in the same breath. All right, so in goes the water. Voila. And that's as simple as the process gets. So I have made up this one. So in this bottle now, in that bottle, I am going to be adding 1 tablespoon of hydrogen peroxide. And again, the queen of assuming the quantity is going to assume the quantity. All right, that's about a tablespoon. And what I assume to be 3 tablespoons of vinegar. So again, nothing exact around here. So assuming the vinegar quantity as well. All right, that looks like about it. So all I will do in this one is to seal the cap and give this back a vigorous shake. All right. To not bore you with the process, I will get back to you as soon as I'm done. All right, so we know of those that were sown. All right. Nothing is germinated over this side as yet. However, I have seen folks taking off section of an old tomato plant and replanting, and I've tried, and I think I'm reaping some success here, because these were done on Saturday and nothing have died so far. So I'm going to be having some more tomato plants over there. Still have not discovered. I think this might be a cucumber. It might be a cucumber. So none of the seeds sown over this side has germinated as yet. All right, but here I have. I can always lift this thing up, and I don't know why I always am there trying to view through holes when I can actually view the thing the right way. All right. Can I tell you, I don't know which one of them this is, if it is a broccoli or if it is kale. I'm not sure which one, because like I said, Anne did the unthinkable and she just sewed stuff and she never did nothing name laboring. I know that this though is an okra. That's an okra. So I think I see about 6 or 8 okras coming up. Yep. 6 or 8 okras coming up over there. I found another tomato sucker. All right. So I guess I'm going to be in tomatoes for a while, and I think that is a sweet pepper, right? More okras coming up, more okras, more okras. The okras are coming up this time. I'm so grateful. All right, alas, I see some more things that come up over this side that actually look like plants from the wildflower mix. All right, so that look like a plant. That looks like a plant. Not sure what that is. That look more like a weed than a flower. All right. I have some disappointing news though. I have lost 4 of my transplant. The other day I came home and all the cups were blown away. And man, the sun did a number on some of them. Most of them are okay, but I lost 1 sweet pepper, I lost a tomato, and I lost 2 Swiss chard. Alrighty. Okay, so over where I sow the corn and the sorrel, 1 sorrel seed has come up. Don't see any more yet. None of the sweet corn has come up. And only 1 whole of the den corn. That is saying to me that the corn seeds really weren't very viable, because I did what I always do when I'm planting corn. I pre-soak the seeds, because they say that when you pre-soak seeds, it gives you quicker germination. So I'm going to have to replant corn. All right, tomato update. So this plant now has tomato on there as well. And I think I saw another one somewhere. Yep, over on the other side. Over on the other side. Not able to see it. It's right behind the mesh. Maybe I should go around. And there's more tomato. There's another tomato over on that side. Yes, so tomatoes are coming on. I'm happy that I gave it some nourishment this morning. Right there. Okay, and this one is the biggest of the lot. Right, so far. So I'm hoping that in the not so distant future, I'll be able to be in the entire video. So I'm going to be sourcing myself a stand for my camera, a tripod stand, so that I can set it and forget it while we video. Until we meet again in the garden, this is Anne Jagai.